Go right ahead.
I won't if you don't want to.
No, you're good. You're good.
Just don't want there to be another complaint.
No.
Prevent that before it happens.
No. No. You okay?
Yes, Nate.
I know you guys are. This is kind of new to me. I think I was kept in the dark a little bit just because you know our friends, which is kind of the way I like it now.
I agree.
Um,
I mean, I guess if I'd have known about this before now, I'd probably feel flipped out.
yeah. But you cool with it? I mean, I know you're not. I know you're mad. And
Mike
but,
McGowan was the one that told me about Reagan while running her fucking dick skinner.
yeah.
And I probably shouldn't say that. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it.
And the other one is his last name's Payne. I don't know what his first name is.
Yeah.
He made the comments about me being in here the other day on. He made some comments about me being up at OPS writing statements on the Canterbury scene.
Canterbury.
Yeah, the home invasion where one got shot in the shoulder
Oh.
a couple of days ago. I guess it was on Friday.
Yeah.
He made a comment down there in front of a couple of people, so you probably pull whoever was down there to find out.
Why would he even say that?
I don't know, dude. I don't even know this guy. If he walked in front of me right now, I would have no idea who he was. I mean, not a clue who he was. And see, I didn't think anything about it. So one of his buddies called me the other day, and he was like, he said something about him, and I said, you know that kid? He said, yeah. I said, I said, who is he? And I said, man, this guy's running his mouth about me, dude. I said, you need to tell him if he wants to run his mouth about me, I said, he needs to come talk to me first.
Yeah.
I don't see any problem with that. I mean, you know, if he wants to know something, he needs to come talk to me.
Yeah.
But no, that's
Well, like I say, I mean, we got to ask the questions. It's uncomfortable. I don't like it, but I can deal with it. You know, we can deal with it, and then just get all this past us. It's as uncomfortable as it gets. One last complaint came in with all this.
while I was downstairs.
No, but I'm sure my phone's gonna be ringing after all this is. I'm just messing. Because you know bad things come in threes. And I told, initially it came in from Charlie Shift, and they asked us to handle it because they didn't want. And again, I just want to put the cookies on the bottom shelf. I don't keep anything from you. Number one, because it's not the right thing to, but number two, you're my friend, and I just wouldn't do that to you. They asked us to handle it just because they didn't want to make it seem like they were piling on stuff on you, because it's just something that came at a bad time. And I said, listen, Will's a friend of mine. I'll ask him. Just man to man ask him. There were some deputies that came forward on Charlie Shift, and they were making comments about, apparently it involved Sherry Lotta, and now whenever they said Sherry Lotta, I kicked Laura out of the picture. Because I didn't want there to be any kind of conflict. But now Sherry's not the one who came forward with this complaint.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's a comment that I made about Sherry Lotta,
Yeah.
it's probably nothing that I haven't said to her or talked to her about, because I love her with all my heart.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a comment or anything. Apparently she had been called to a scene to pat down a female. You had arrived later on, and then apparently gave her a kiss on the cheek on the scene.
Sherry?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Well, some other deputies came forward, and they felt it was a little bit unprofessional.
Okay. Well, then
So-
I'll flat out tell you, that probably happened.
And that's, you know,
Yeah. And I'll take that one
yeah.
all day long, because absolutely.
And I think the way it was perceived is because it, you know, like whenever I was getting ready to say something weird, like Tina, you know, I've seen you do it to her. It's
Mhm.
it's inside. It's
Yeah,
it's with
yeah.
it's with friends.
Absolutely.
Shoot. You know, punching buddies and stuff like that.
Yep.
It's inside.
Yep.
We've done it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But they thought it was unprofessional outside.
You know what? And that may very well be that I'm not going to tell you that I
Yeah.
did or did not do it,
Yeah.
but I can tell you ahead of time I probably did.
Well, and like I said, I didn't want you to think that Sherry came up here and stirred this up. It did not, and Tina had to talk to Sherry, and Sherry made that very clear.
Yeah.
You know, I just didn't want you to turn around and say, "Oh, Sherry went and complained on me." That's not the case.
I know that Sherry would come up here and complain on me. I mean, if Sherry had a complaint with me, she would tell me in my face.
Yeah.
And that's
And Sherry's like that.
Yeah,
So.
Sherry is no. I can tell you with probably. I mean, I don't remember doing that. I don't remember where it was.
Yeah.
But I can tell you it probably happened. Because I do that with her. I've known Sherry. I knew Sherry before she worked here.
Yeah.
She used to run a pottery shop down in Pickens and Easley.
Mhm.
And my wife used to go down there and
Yeah.
make pottery. And I had met her before. So when she was in dispatch on Delta, we all were just like, I mean, it was just like a big family. I mean, I still do it to Ann. Like,
Yeah.
Ann, when I see Ann Smith, I'll go down and give Ann a kiss on
Yeah.
the cheek. I mean, it's not, yeah. I mean, I could definitely see me doing that. No
Okay.
doubt about it.
All right, we are done. You gonna grab some lunch after this? Okay. Well, before you go home, gotta get a statement from you on it all. We can just wrap up all three in one statement. I know it's gonna take you a while to type it up. If you decide to stay the rest of the day, why don't you grab some lunch or something before you start
Just gonna
typing?
type this thing up and be done with it.
Okay. Just address the whole deal with Mendenhall. Address the whole transfer deal with the cars and all that stuff. And then address the deal with Sherry. And like I said, I mean, if you're gonna,
What about the one with Lane and
Well, you know.
Alex?
yeah, throw that in there as well. About the allegation that you had said that about, in front of another deputy. Throw that in there that you didn't say that. Because that was the allegation that came forward, and I'm hearing it secondhand through the
See,
investigators.
I think what's funny as shit is that nobody on Charlie Platoon is complaining, but everybody on Charlie Platoon seems to be talking about shit they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah. You know how it is around here.
Well, I know
Okay.
that there was a whole lot of things that were said to me that obviously apparently weren't true.
Yeah.
So, and I know that this is bullshit. Man,
Which part?
You know what, dude? I'm thinking instead of giving a statement,
Yeah.
I'm thinking let's walk out. It's all bullshit, and you know what? No, that's not true. I'm going to give a statement, and I'm going to see the investigation through.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say just.
I'll see the
Think about
investigation through.
Yeah.
No, fuck that. I'm not thinking about shit anymore. If they won't talk to me
Mm-hmm.
and they want to treat me like a fucking redheaded stepchild,
Mhm.
no, that's fine. I'm done. I mean, it's the thing about my biggest problem is if I'm almost 100% sure that if you sit down and talk to one person about the entire thing
Mhm.
and everybody sits down in a room together and figures it out,
Mm-hmm.
then none of this shit will even be on the table.
And that's kind of what Laura's job is. That's my job to supervise it, is to get all the facts together. Because you're right. You tell one person something, and then by the time they repeat it 3 times, it's 180 degrees in the other direction.
I can tell you, everybody probably is saying, "Oh yeah, he said he was going to Echo," but I never did.
Yeah.
Because everybody assumed that I was going there. I've had guys from Echo Platoon ask me, "When are you coming to Echo?" And you know what? It's not even worth it. It's just not even worth it. I'll tell you this though. All this is a result of Bravo, period. Ain't no doubt in my mind.
Really.
One way or another. All this is a result of what happened with Bravo.
and this is partly my fault. My knowledge of it is actually pretty limited. Just because as soon as we knew about it, I'd ask Laura, "How you doing? Can I do anything to help you out?" No. So my knowledge of it is limited. If I don't know of anything, if it ties it up with Bravo, I'm not aware of anything that ties it up with Bravo.
Well, I mean, the Scotty Mendenhall thing.
Well, no, the Scotty Mendenhall, yeah.
I mean, that's point blank.
I mean-
and then the thing about Rick, who the fuck would make a comment like that? Who would make a fucking comment about taking down 2 sergeants? The bunch of people that you don't even know. I didn't even talk to these guys for 2 weeks and
Yeah.
got complained on because I didn't talk to them. You know about that?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
No, that's the first I've heard about that.
I got complained on because I didn't talk to them. But I don't talk to anybody I don't know.
Yeah,
But I was there
yeah.
and I worked. Man, this is fucking bullshit.
Well, and it's up to us just to clean it up.
Yeah, let me call him. I'm gonna call Lieutenant, tell him I ain't fucking saying. When y'all gonna have this shit cleared up?
Hopefully, within the next few days.
So, feasibly.
Feasibly, we type it up, it gets sent to the sheriff. When the sheriff decides to make a call on it, the sheriff decides to make a call on it.
Man, this is
I don't know.
fucking horseshit. I'm not gonna sit around just so somebody can fucking think about something long enough to determine, well, I'm gonna believe what I want to believe.
Well, give him time. Give him this time. And like Lieutenant said, he's got an open door policy. Call it.
Fuck that. Dude, if I walk into his office today and say, your captain did this and you said this to me and this is what happened, how's that going to look?
Well,
He's directly involved in it.
And like I said, what we're doing is we're just compiling it right now. I'm just compiling it so that there's a clear picture. It's a clear picture. But before you take off, if you end up taking off today, gotta get that statement in. Got to.
You want it in Word document? Can I type it in a Word document?
Yeah, just type it on a Word document. Yeah.
It'd be so much easier.
You want to type it right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
do.
All right. Yeah. Let me get you up a blank document.